Oh crap, 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 oh crap. Hello everybody, and welcome to the first real storyline analysis that we're going to be doing on this channel. We're going to be doing it with Guild Wars Factions. Those who actually play the game will know it probably by the term Guild Wars Factions. This is probably my biggest gaming addiction as of yet. I have thousands upon thousands upon thousands of hours logged into this game, so I like to think I know what I'm talking about. This is general spoiler warning. If you don't want the game to be spoiled, then why the hell are you here? I mean, just reading the title alone will probably give you a bit of a spoiler. So anyways, Guild Wars Factions, you played it? Basically, it's about the plague and stopping said plague. If you actually stop and think about it, it's a lot like Prophecies. There really is no storyline. It's more just like your character's caught in this flow of random events. I mean, in Prophecies, you start off in the pre and you're doing what? You're going on one singular mission to hunt one singular char. And then bam, 2 years have passed. And then what? Oh, you're just going on a few random scattered missions with Rurik. And then what? Oh, you're just crossing the Shiver Peaks because you want a new place to live. You get to LA. Then what? You're just doing random missions for completely unrelated association. And then what? And then you're going and ascending in the desert for no reason. What the crap? Every instance of the Prophecy storyline is more or less almost completely independent of each other. But anyways, this is about Factions. Factions opens on Xingje. Everything is good. You go to Minister Cho's estate, I do believe, and that's where you first encounter the affliction. Basically, the plague that's turning people into crazy, weird, shit-ass monsters. And you go around, you investigate it, you find the guild symbol of Shiro Tagachi, and you're like, oh, well, Shiro must be behind this, because everybody on the entire planet knows that Shiro's a douchebag, and he's the prime evil of all things. So he must have somehow come back from the dead and started all this. So then you more or less go about stopping it. And then you find out Shiro actually has returned. So now you have to figure out how to stop him. You decide, well, let's go and enlist the Kurziks and the Luxons, the two clans that have been warring forever. Yay, so you get them together, right? You go and you befriend the Kurziks and you befriend the Luxons, and then you convince them to fight side by side because, well, the affliction is more or less threatening to kill them all. So now that they're on your side, then what? You go back and despite this, you fight Shiro alone. But the point is, you fight Shiro. That's all well and good. It makes sense. It's a nice linear storyline, but you're missing quite a few important facts. For example, they just jump on the boat, Shiro, let's go kill him. Nobody ever stopped to ask why. Really, nobody ever stopped to ask why Shiro's doing this, what is his purpose. But basically, I want to pose the question, why Shiro? Is Shiro a bad person? Well, that serves to be said. Let's think. We've got some clips with the fortune teller. Earlier on in the mission, you see a flashback. Shiro Tagachi is nobody. He's a complete no one. He is a caravan guard. He guards merchants, I do believe. That's it. That's all he does. He's nobody. No power, no nothing. No fame, no honor. He goes and he talks to this fortune teller. And the fortune teller's like, the Emperor's been keeping his eye on you. Oh! Well, actually, first the fortune teller says that luck will find him. And as he's walking away, calling her an old fool or something, he knocks over a bucket full of gold or something like that. You know? So he goes back and she's like, the Emperor has his eye on you. He's like, the Emperor? Me? Why? And so the Emperor, turns out, is looking for a personal bodyguard and hires Shiro. So then he goes back to the fortune teller, and the fortune teller tells him that the Emperor is going to kill him. So he kills the Emperor. And in killing the Emperor, unleashes the Jade Wind, which turns the Luxon Sea to jade and turns the Kurzik's forest to stone. You know, completely shattered two entire clans' entire way of living. And then he has to kill all the other people in the room. All the guards come. He has to fight his way out. Eventually, he is killed. The end. Right? And then he comes back to life. He's clinging on to life, and he's clawing his way back. And just as he steps back into the world of the living, your character kills him too. But let's think about this one more time. Why did he kill the Emperor? Well, because the Emperor was going to kill him. He had every reason to believe that the Emperor was going to kill him. So it was the Emperor dies or I die. Basically, he has two options. Go out of his way and sacrifice himself to save the Emperor, or just live. So because he didn't go out of his way to save the Emperor, he is labeled as a bad guy. Sure, he had to kill somebody, but man, I guess this just goes along to play with their whole samurai Asian theme with factions. You know, it's all about honor and, yeah, laying down your life for all that. But still, that's not even all. Sure, we can exempt him from the killing the Emperor evil deed bit, but that wasn't the only thing that he has done. For example, you might counter my argument by saying, well, what about the Jade Wind? That turned the Luxon Sea to jade and the Kurzik's forest to stone. When really, he had nothing to do with the Jade Wind whatsoever. It wasn't his ritual. He's not a ritualist. He's a warrior, and if he has a secondary profession, it's assassin, because he has two swords. So, he has nothing to do with that entire ritual ceremony, and, well, he dies, or the Emperor dies. He chooses to live. Well, the Emperor should have chosen to try and kill him at a different time. So the Jade Wind, not his fault. Killing the Emperor, who can blame him? And the best part about all of this is that the fortune teller, when the fortune teller tells him that the Emperor is going to kill him, two important things to note there. The first is that when he kills her in his bit of terrified, anxiety attack, he kneels down beside her dying, and when she finally does die, he goes, "What have I done?" So really, he is remorseful over this. He regrets it. He feels the guilt. He's not some monster. Second point, this happens 2 years in the past. I mean, not 2 years, 200 years, I do believe, in the past from the present day in Guild Wars Factions. And yet, in Nightfall, which I do believe is set 1 year ahead, so 201 years later, you can find the fortune teller in the realm of torment, because the fortune teller wasn't actually a person. It was a demon sent by Abaddon to twist Shiro and enlist him. There, bam, it's been said. The entire basis for the dilemma was set to trick Shiro. Not only can you not blame him for it, but the entire basis of the situation wasn't his fault. It's just ridiculous. And the worst part about it all is that in the second last mission of Guild Wars Nightfall, you have to fight Shiro, who, after having died the second time, is now working for Abaddon. This is a simple case of a man being twisted and twisted into just utter darkness. And that is who Shiro is. Shiro is a good person. What can you do? I mean, That's just what the storyline says. He only wanted to survive. He only wanted to live. That's all it was. He only wanted to live. He finds fortune. He finds some gold. Cool. He works for the emperor. Cool. But as soon as somebody is promising his death, he wants to live, which is totally normal. But whatever. That's it. That's all I can say. So my bottom line, bottom ruling, I hope you agree with me. If not, leave some comments below. Shiro, definitely not a bad guy. I wouldn't be able to go so far as to say a good guy, but not a bad guy. Anyways, that's it. Mage out.